Hi, I'm Vickie. Welcome to Make Life Special and another visit in Vickie's kitchen. Today I'm going to show you some really fun garnishing ideas for Bloody Marys. First of all, I like to serve my Bloody Marys in a hurricane glass, so whenever I'm making my special garnishes for them, they need to be tall enough so they fit into the hurricane glass, and then the garnish actually comes out of the top. Of course, one of the most traditional garnishes for a Bloody Mary are stalks of celery with the leaves on. And you can see how festive that is. But we're going to ramp it up a notch today and show you a few extra types of garnishes that you can make. Now, some of the ingredients that I have out for the garnishes are queen olives. These are stuffed with pimentos, and the queen olives are larger and they're just going to be easier to thread on the wooden skewer. We've also got pickled okra, which will be a fun addition, pickled baby corn, and you can see what these look like. Then I like to add a different type of olive. These are garlic stuffed olives. So again, this just adds a little added surprise, ramps it up just a little bit. We're using cooked shrimp. They've been cleaned and peeled, but the tail is still on. Cherry tomatoes, and then also lime slices cut in half and lemon slices cut in half. Now, to make the garnishes, we need to use the long wooden skewers because, again, we want our garnish to be out of the top of the glass. So you need to use the longer skewers. And to start with, we're just going to start threading some of these on. So I'll do a queen olive, a pickled okra. I think I'll use a cherry tomato. And then I want to show you what I like to do with the shrimp. I like to thread the shrimp on where there is actually a cherry tomato in the middle of it. So we're going to start threading the shrimp on. Then I'm going to add a cherry tomato, scoot that on down, and then just bend that around and thread that through. There you see. Then I'm going to top this off with just a really festive look with our pickled corn. And so you can see how festive that looks. Now then, I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to make a couple others just very quickly. I'll put a garlic stuffed olive, again a cherry tomato, and I think I'll put a lemon wedge on this just to add some color. Another pickled okra, and then another shrimp. Put our little tomato in and thread that right through. You can see how easy that is to do. And again, I'm going to top this one off with the pickled corn. So I'm going to show you what this looks like in the glass. This is how I would serve this. Now this is what the garnishes would look like for a Bloody Mary that I would serve. And this just really takes your Bloody Marys over the top. I love this. But no Bloody Mary is complete without a special garnish around the rim of the glass. Now there are lots of different things that you can use. Some people like to use black pepper. Most people will use a celery salt. But today I'm featuring a very special product. It's Dimitri's Rim Shot. This is the original one, and that's what I'll be using today. We also have a Dimitri's Bacon Rim Shot, which I think would be absolutely wonderful too. Now, to actually rim the glass, you're going to use a wedge of lime and run that around the top of the glass just very quickly. Now, you can see what the Dimitri's seasoning looks like. And this is a blend of celery salt, pepper, and I think just some secret ingredients that really make it wonderful. And then you just dip the glass into this mixture. Very easy to do. And there you have it. The glass is ready for our Bloody Mary mix to go in. I'll show you again just to give you an idea of what this will look like. Beautiful.